Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to make a quick video about an important development that some of you may not have heard about, but the Mexican Senate has approved U.S. forces to enter Mexico to fight the cartels. This is from CF, Citizen Frank, and there's a link in the description, and you can join their newsletter for free and get their information in your email. War with cartels begins. U.S. Special Forces land in Mexico to train Mexican soldiers. See, Citizen Frank. A Mexican Senate commission has approved the entry of members of the U.S. Army's 7th Special Forces Group, Airborne, into the country starting this week. The Americans will come fully armed as part of a mission to train the Mexican Navy's Marine infantry on conventional and non-conventional types of combat. So they're taking the fight right to the cartels, which is what President Trump promised to do. If these people don't see that they have to put down their arms and find a new line of work, then live by the sword, die by the sword, I guess. But when the U.S. enters Mexico, it's not a good thing for them. They just don't know much about history, apparently. They don't teach it in school down there because they tend to lose when we come packing the heat. The training takes place from February 17th through March 30th at the Luis Carpizo Naval Facility in the state of Campeche, according to Senate Alejandro Moreno Cardenas, president of the Mexican Senate's Naval Ministry Commission. The Americans are landing in a C-130 airplane in Campeche 2 days prior to the start of the training, Moreno said. The commission unanimously approved the mission without discussion or dissent on Tuesday. They have to. Trump threatened them with the tariffs. The vote came at the request of President Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo, the senator said. Of course she wants them to do what Trump said. The 7th Special Forces Group, whose motto is De Oppresso Liber, Free the Oppressed, has participated in peacekeeping operations in Panama, Peru, and Ecuador, and has been deployed to Afghanistan, also known as Green Berets. They participated in Operation Just Cause, which resulted in the January 1990 capture of Panamanian dictator General Manuel Noriega, wanted in the U.S. on drug charges. Sheinbaum and President Donald Trump earlier this month reached a deal to postpone crushing 25% tariffs on Mexican exports to the United States in exchange for Mexico stepping up its fight against the drug cartels flooding America with the deadly illicit drug fentanyl. In return, the U.S. is supposed to step up its interdiction of firearms being illegally crossed into Mexico. Mexico, in the past, has led American military advisors into its territory, but always on training missions, the U.S. security experts say. It's important to say the Green Berets' role is going to be just that, training, said Scott Stewart, Vice President of Intelligence for International Security Consultant Touchstone Global. It's not like they're sending in the SEALs, the Delta Force, or the Army Rangers. It's not like we're seeing the deployment of combat troops or combat aircraft. No, it's the Mexican problem. They have to deal with it. So if this is what it takes to get the ball rolling, this is exactly what President Trump campaigned on, taking out the cartels. Mexican news media, however, earlier this month reported the presence of an alleged American spy plane off the coast of Baja California and possibly Sinaloa. The Mexican government denied any unauthorized air incursions. Stewart said the Mexican government may have allowed the presence of such an airplane so it could pass on intelligence to its law enforcement agencies. That may be an attempt to increase signals intelligence. That plane is a vacuum, it sucks up all communications. But I think it would be intelligence to pass to the Mexican Marines and not necessarily in preparation for a U.S. airstrike or something, Stewart said. Signals intelligence means decrypting and interpreting cell phone, radio, and radar signals that have been intercepted from an adversary. Mexico has traditionally been very guarded when it comes to letting in American troops ever since the U.S. took half of its territory in 1848. political experts say. This is what I said. They lose wars to us. That is unlikely to change even with the threat of tariffs if Mexico doesn't continue to slow the flow of migrants or fentanyl to the U.S. Stewart agrees. I think this is mostly designed to prompt Mexican governments to do more, and at the same time, it looks like Americans are trying to help them by training them some more. The truce on Mexican tariffs ends in March. So they're being forced to do something that they should be doing all along, or we wouldn't be having this problem with Mexican cartels and all of this human smuggling and human misery. The deep state loves the Mexican cartels, and they're operating with impunity under the Biden administration. But now that President Trump has been elected by us, they can't do that anymore. So thanks for watching, guys. This was just a quick video message to say that the war on the cartels is going right to their face. So they better look for a new line of work or they'll probably be dead. So live by the sword, die by the sword. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next broadcast. Bye bye.